good thing that came out of here died a month ago.
Did Becky Lynch go too far in her promo on Monday Night Raw? Because that is going to factor into my predictions for Clash in Paris this Saturday. We're going to go over the entire event, but we're going to start with Becky Lynch. She did a promo in Birmingham, England, Monday. She said that the only good thing that ever came out of Birmingham died. And she said, I would have died too if I came from this city.
But in fairness to Ozzy Osbourne, he had the good sense to move to LA, because if I lived in Birmingham, I'd die too.
And it was like, I thought it was good heat. Honestly, I thought it was good heat. But we got Kelly Osbourne got mad. And Kelly Osbourne said, Becky Lynch, you are disrespectful dirtbag. Birmingham would not pee on you if you were on fire. Birmingham forever. Shame on the WWE for allowing such things to be said about my father and his home. We're talking Ozzy Osbourne here, okay? So I don't want to make light of Kelly Osbourne. She lost her dad. That's a real thing. That's like, I get it. But I gotta say, Becky Lynch, I don't think she was being disrespectful to Ozzy. I think she was being disrespectful to Birmingham, but, that's what heels do. And I don't want to just say, oh, well, she's a heel, she can do whatever she wants, but I really don't think there was any malice directed at Ozzy. She didn't say Ozzy sucked, she said Birmingham sucks. And furthermore, this is Ozzy Osbourne we're talking about. He's the Prince of freaking Darkness. I honestly don't think he would care. I think he would enjoy being part of the show and his he being mentioned and remembered. Plus, this is the same dude that bit the head off of a live creature, a bat, on stage. Ozzy Osbourne, I've heard even more stories, but I can't repeat them because this is a family-friendly show. I don't want to make light of Kelly Osbourne and her grief, but I really don't think that Becky, I don't know. I don't think she crossed the line, but do you? If you do, put it in the comments below, or if you don't, put it in the comments below. Let's be respectful to each other, though. Whatever the side of the fence you are, let's just have an open discussion on it. I will say this, though. The rumors are that WWE is appalled and apologetic, and they're trying to set up some, way for Becky or someone to apologize. So, I think Becky's losing her belt. I think as punishment for this, they are literally going to take the belt off of Becky, and Nikki Bella is the right place, right time. No matter who Becky happened to be fighting at Clash of Paris, I think that person would have won. If it was Maxine Dupree, if they had waited to Clash, I think Maxine would have won here. And it's literally because of what is going down right now, the outside world crouching in on this storyline. So Nikki Bella will be your next Intercontinental Champion, because I think Becky Lynch in her quest to seek heat might have stepped on, I guess she stepped on some toes and ruffled some feathers, and TKO, they are all about the celebrities, you know what I mean? So they're going to be like, we don't care if this was within the context of a story, character, promo, we're sorry, and to prove we're sorry, take the belt off of her. These predictions are not necessarily what I want, they are what I think will actually happen. I don't want Nikki Bella to win, but I do think that she will. Alright, so let's get on. There's no more real world stuff encroaching. We've got 4 more matches. Let's go to the main event. The main event, or what should be the main event. No title on the line, but come on. This has main event written all over it. Rusev versus Sheamus. Rusev versus Sheamus. And I gotta say, I don't care about this match at all. I would rather see No Hat Guy fight Tozawa. No joke. I don't know what it is, because I love Sheamus, fella, and I love Rusev. One of my favorite WrestleMania moments is Rusev in a tank. But since this dude has come back, Sheamus put it right. You're the biggest return that nobody wanted, nobody cared about, and they just are not. I'm not feeling it, and I just hope that they do something big and spectacular here, because I know that there are others not feeling it. Can we just skip a few beats and get to where they tag team up? And it's probably just going to be the Bar 2.0, where we had Sheamus and Cesaro eventually team up after a series of 7. Well, that's probably what's going to happen here, and I'm okay with it. You know what? Let them team up with LA Knight, and the 3 of them can go after the Vision. I have Rusev and Sheamus versus the Brawns, and LA Knight versus Seth freaking Rollins. Don't think so. Don't think that's gonna happen though. Who's gonna win? Doesn't matter. I don't care. Rusev. Flip a coin because I don't see how it matters in the long run anyways. So yeah, I'll just go Rusev. But if they give it to Sheamus, I could totally see that too. I just don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, and they need to do something quick. This was a questionable decision, giving them this match on a PLE when Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles are fighting on Raw, just a random Raw. Now that those two matches out of the way, we got some really big, juicy ones ahead of us. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, John Cena, Logan Paul, and the Fatal 4-Way with this title on the line. I actually don't think this will be the main event. I think it'll be John Cena and Logan Paul. So let's talk the world title. This is on the line. It's Seth Rollins defending against LA Knight, yeah, CM Punk and Jey Uso. Jey Uso having some heel tendencies right now. But I don't think he'll go full heel. Do I see anybody taking this title off of Seth? I really don't. I really don't think anyone's going to win it. However, you could win it. Yes, you could win said title on my shoulder because at 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it away. That means in 2,000 subscribers, someone's going to win a $600 belt, and it could be you. All you got to do to win is comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, ding, 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 notification, and you can win said belt right here, trying to quit the day job. Also, if you wouldn't mind, could you give a thumbs up? This thumb would appreciate it up. Would you appreciate it up? You know it! You know it! Woo, woo, woo! Give me it up! Why are you doing Zack Ryder impression, you weirdo? Alright, sorry about that. I mean, hey, King of the Indies. So why do I think Seth is gonna win here? Because I just don't think they're gonna give it to Jey Uso just yet. Seth just won. I don't think they're gonna make the Vision look weak right now. I wouldn't mind if they gave it to LA Knight, but what I really think is gonna happen with LA Knight and CM Punk, they are just, we gotta get CM Punk away from Seth Rollins for a little bit. They're going to have a forever feud, but we got to distract him, and I think LA Knight is that distraction. I think whatever happens between LA and CM Punk during this match will branch them off into a feud over yonder, and it'll be Jey Uso and Seth that continue forward with their feud while those guys are feuding over there. And Seth and Jey, for now, I think Seth is just going to hold the title till probably next year. Maybe around the Royal Rumble, he loses to Jey Uso. But until then, he'll have some War Games matches and whatnot, and I think Seth is just going to have his own little itty-bitty reign of terror. So Seth wins. Jey and him will continue their feud while CM Punk and LA Knight feud over there, and that will keep LA Knight in main event, hovering in the main event. Those two are made for each other with the battles they can have on the microphone. So yeah, Seth Rollins he's just too new with the title, not going to take it off him, and it's going to be a bigger deal than a Fatal 4-Way. So now with the Fatal 4-Way out of the way, we go to Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed and the Shula Fala. A lot of people are saying that Bronson Reed has to win. I just don't agree with that. I had one person even say, you're just in love with Roman Reigns. And I mean, I get that. A lot of people, I do feel they get their judgment clouded by wrestlers that they love and adore, or on the opposite side, they just hate. And so when the storyline calls for them to lose or win, it's like they just can't see it. They're biased, and that's totally okay. We're being fans. We're being fans. It just don't get ugly about it. And I don't see that though, because I wouldn't mind if Roman lost, because it would help Bronson Reed a lot. That said, I don't think Roman needs to lose, because I feel just being into this feud is good enough. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41 couldn't get a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns. CM Punk couldn't get a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns. That's how valuable his time is.
I'm a part-time. I'm a full-time cash cow. Every second that I'm breathing, I'm working.
And yet, he is giving that time to Bronson Reed. So, for me, the fact that Roman Reigns will come off his throne and have a match with him, that's putting him over right there. I said this in like a hot take video. When The Miz entered into the main event scene, he called out John Cena right away. And everybody, myself included, was like, what is going on here? And John Cena finally gave him the time of day because Miz kept calling him out, right? And John Cena just wouldn't be there. So finally, when John Cena gives him the time of day, they have a match. I think it's SummerSlam. Don't quote me. John Cena wins. John Cena wins. But the fact that John Cena was willing to give The Miz a shot, a match, it spoke volumes. And within 6 to 8 months, The Miz was now in the main event scene. And that's what I see for Bronson Reed. I can see Roman getting his shoes back. I see him, the ones in the air, but he's going to take some battle damage. You know what I mean? And Bronson's going to look really, really good doing it. I don't think he needs to win. I understand why people do think he needs to win, but I just don't. If this was Braun Breaker, I would say Braun Breaker needs this victory. But Bronson Reed, this is going to elevate him regardless. And I don't want to just job out Roman all the time because, if this dude has 5 singles matches left in him, he should probably only job out maybe 2 of them. Maybe. One for sure, but maybe 2. And I don't think Bronson Reed is one of the 2. No disrespect. He's done wonders with his Shula Fala, and I give him all the props for getting over because he was regulated to just a guy in a suit. So much love, much respect to Bronson Reed for elevating himself. And yeah, Roman's gonna take it, but I don't think it's gonna kill the momentum of Bronson Reed here. And now we're here at John Cena's one of his we have 8 more appearances to go, and here we are, and it's against Logan Paul. I'm not Logan Paul would have been a great match for John Cena in March or even WrestleMania, but oh man, that's stupid heel turn. God, we wasted so much time. We wasted so much time with that heel turn. What a moment, and how great and awesome it was, but God, what a letdown. Oh, come on, guys. I don't want to ruin wrestling. I love wrestling. Anyways, Logan Paul versus John Cena, Paris. And I think, for real, I was like, there's no way they're going to let Logan Paul win. But then I started thinking about it. And I was like, wait a second. Who's his friend right now?
What the hell was that?
Drew McIntyre. Didn't Drew, kind of on the outside, say to Logan Paul,
Whatever it takes. Got it? Yes, sir.
Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. And I'm beginning to think that Logan Paul, he's gonna win. And why do I think that? John Cena putting over younger talent. And I know you're like, well, I don't want him to win. It doesn't matter what we want. I don't want Nikki Bella to become the Intercontinental Champion. I think she's gonna. I don't want Logan Paul to beat John Cena. I don't. And I'm not even a Logan Paul hater when it comes to the wacky world of wrestling. But John Cena has said on multiple occasions that he believes Logan Paul is the future, a main eventer, all these things. He said that in interviews, not on WWE TV. I think John Cena really would want to put over Logan Paul. On top of that, storyline-wise, if Drew McIntyre, who now has nothing to do because they're holding off Drew versus Cody so they can have that counter program AEW and do it at WrestlePalooza, it means that Drew McIntyre has nothing to do. So what if Drew actually cost John Cena the match? Logan Paul gets the victory, and Logan Paul can use that forever. I beat Jelly Roll. I beat John Cena. And that, he already gets heat. Imagine how much heat he would get by saying that. And then this sets up Drew versus John Cena. Because after Brock Lesnar, we may have 3 matches left for John. like literally 3 matches left. If he does no TV matches, which he usually doesn't, that means he'll have Survivor Series, which could definitely be War Games. He'll have Crown Jewel Perth, which should be in Saudi Arabia, but it's not. And then he'll have his final retirement match on Saturday night's main event. Therefore, if he's going to have a War Games match, that leaves 2 matches left. If Drew McIntyre helps his newfound bud, Logan Paul, win this match, maybe, just maybe, fingers crossed, we get Drew versus John Cena for the final retirement match. And then Drew wins that one fair and square. Fair and square. Who cares how he wins? He wins. So I don't want Logan Paul to win, but I think Drew is going to make it happen by whatever it means necessary. And yeah, that's my predictions. Those are my predictions. I definitely thought this was a little more cut and dry until I really, really started deep diving into things here. But I think there's a couple chances for curveballs, and I think it's going to be Becky Lynch and John Cena being those curve balls. Yeah, so there you have it, my predictions for Clash in Paris. Don't forget to comment below for a chance to win the belt, and also letting me know if you think that Becky Lynch, she went too far, or like, you know, just it's not, she was just in character. She was just in character. It's wrestling. The Prince of Darkness wouldn't care. And what about the whole Logan Paul, John Cena thing? Would you accept a Logan Paul victory if it meant Drew McIntyre as John Cena's final retirement match? All right, boys and girls, so I'll see you for SmackDown, then Clash of Paris, then Monday Night Raw, maybe NXT, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, WrestlePalooza, blah, 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 blah. Have a good day.